A visual essay by Cheyna Holmes. Post-cinema refers to digital and computer-based media that has surpassed cinema. According to dictionary.com, the word affect is a verb used with an object that means to act on, produce an effect or change in, to impress the mind or move the feelings of. The word affect is also a noun, meaning feeling or emotion, or an expressed or observed emotional response. In this visual essay, I'd like to discuss Steven Shaviro's ideas of post-continuity editing and post-irony in regards to one of the most infamous films of the semester, also known as Spring Breakers. Yes! Oh my God! While researching post-cinema and post-cinematic affect, I came across a very interesting podcast of film theorist Steven Shaviro, whom also wrote one of the texts for our class, The Post-Cinematic Affect. He was leading a discussion at the Post-Cinematic Perspectives Conference in Berlin on November 22nd, 2013. And in his presentation, he discussed post-continuity, pop culture, space in terms of light, color, movement, and sculptural arrangements of bodies in space, time in regards to musical form, more specifically EDM or electronic dance music. To begin my analysis of post-continuity, it's best to briefly refresh what continuity editing is. Continuity editing is the basic structure of Hollywood narrative cinema. It implies the sameness of space and time and the coherent organization of narrative. According to Shaviro, continuity editing is done away with when coherently continuing the story is no longer important. According to Shaviro, post-continuity editing exists post-1970s Hollywood, and this new style of editing features quick editing, extreme differences in lens length, and more close-ups. Post-continuity editing often breaks many continuity rules, such as the deliberate use of shaky handheld camera styles, extreme camera angles, added digital effects, and fast mismatched cuts. Post-continuity ignores spatio-temporal continuity and overloads the senses for immediate visceral effects, also known as affect. In his lecture, he closely examined one of the most bizarre scenes in the film, the Britney Spears Every Time sequence. And after analyzing, he explained the term post-irony. On post-irony, whereas in postmodern irony, something is meant to be cynically mocked and not taken seriously, and in new sincerity, something is meant to be taken seriously or, quote, unironically. Post-irony combines these two elements by either 1. Having something absurd taken seriously, or 2. Be unclear as to whether something is meant to be ironic. Steven Shaviro brings up another bizarre moment in the film. He quotes Alien.
This is my fucking dream, y'all. All this shit. Look at my shit. I got shorts, every fucking color.
He continues to talk about the racism in the film and how it is an exclusion of black people from the, quote, American dream. He says, this is ironic on a thematic or cognitive level, but effective dissonance maintains them in a kind of superposition. This is post-irony. I would have to agree that this film, Spring Breakers, is definitely a very effective film. It makes you feel emotions before you have a chance to register what the emotions you're feeling are. I feel like there are two types of people viewing this film. Audiences who are either repulsed by what they're seeing or enamored by the pretty lights. They don't try to really understand the deeper meaning of the film, if there is one. And then on the other hand, there are the cinephiles who appreciate the film and try to decode it for a deeper meaning. I would have to agree that this film is definitely post-ironic because it's hard to say whether or not it's supposed to truly be ironic or if the ridiculousness is actually supposed to be taken seriously. What does all of this mean for the future?